Okay, I'm here with Ithaca College head coach Dan Raymond and senior forward Cassidy O'Malley following Ithaca's 72-54 victory over New England opening round of the NCAA Tournament. Let's just start with an opening statement. Coach Raymond on tonight's performance.
Well, I was really proud of the way our team responded, especially in the second half. New England came out and they did a really good job in the first half. They really pressed us in what they did offensively and defensively. Made it difficult for us. It took our players, the whole half to kind of just get settled in and relax. Then in the second half, the defense was really the turning point for us. Only giving up 15 points in the second half really kind of was what really was the difference in the game. Besides, this one here, she did okay as well.
Talk a little bit about the strategy and kind of limiting Renee Hudson down. Came out on fire, 17 points through the first a little over 10 minutes of the game, and you held her down to only a couple more points. I think only 4 more points the rest of the way. So just talk a little bit about what you did to limit her, and how did that kind of spark the defensive effort as a whole, limiting everybody else.
I mean, you have to give a ton of credit to Kara Volpe. She just, went in with a mindset, after that first quarter that wasn't going to happen again. The only adjustment that we really made was on ball screens. We weren't going to switch anymore. We were just going to leave Kara on her, and so that was the only real strategy that changed. It was just Kara just took it on and did a great job playing.
Cassidy, you're no stranger to this scene over the years, and again, senior year you come out and you put up a career high number again here with 31 points. Just talk a little bit about your performance tonight and that battle.
Yeah, I think like Coach said, it really just started from our defense. So anytime we were getting great steals, stuff was just clicking a lot better on offense, and I think that able to me to get some good open looks.
Any questions from you guys?
Coach, we saw you and the referee get into it a little bit towards the middle of the game. Obviously, a lot of emotion, so can you take us through that and how you're feeling?
It was just one of those things where, we saw things differently. Just all a matter of perspective. He saw one thing and I saw another thing, so that's all. We got through it.
Cassidy, you mentioned it's a career high for you again with 31 points. So what did you see in their defense that you could exploit?
I think towards the second half, I started realizing that the ball fake and then the drive to the rim would be there. So I started doing that and saw it was working. Just beat them off the dribble is sort of what I was doing.
And Coach, what can you take from tonight's performance into tomorrow?
I mean, the way that we defended again, I'm just going to keep going back to the defense in the second half is what really is kind of what's going to make the difference in the games. At this time of year, you have to be able to defend. And then when you do have players like Cassidy, and even though Grace and Kellyanne didn't have their usual performances, they contributed what we needed them to from the offensive end. So just making sure that we're doing a better job of, we say defending early, especially, you watch Cassidy, defending the post, and it's really difficult to get it in because she never stops moving. So that's the big key for us, is we have to make sure that we're very active on defense.
Coach, how does New England College differ from teams in the Libby League you've been playing all season long?
I would say that their style is a lot more one-on-one. They don't do a lot of sets or anything like that. They just rely on the skill that they have, their skilled players. Then the other thing that they do a really good job of is their inside game is really tough. They're very physical inside. So the two things that we told our players that we had to defend was the dribble drive and then the high-low game, inside. So, it's a difficult combination to match up against when they're as athletic and physical as that team was. So I think our players did a really good job of making the adjustments within game.
Coach, how do you feel like tonight's performance almost kind of prepares you for what you're going to experience tomorrow? We kind of saw in that first game with Williams really focusing on doubling a strong interior presence, kind of similar to what Cassidy brings, and like you said, bringing that inside-outside game. And how important is that going to be heading into tomorrow?
Well, I mean, again, I think it's really going to come down to which team can execute the way that they want to tomorrow. and it's at both ends of the floor. If we can keep them away from doing what they like to do offensively, and then if we can actually execute on offense, I think we have a really good chance. But if we, if we don't limit them, they're very guard-oriented. At number 5 and number 10, they did a great job today. So we have to guard our own, and then make sure we come up with defensive rebounds too. So finish on the defense end with rebounds. So I think we got through today's game, and it was a very physical game. It's something that we're going to have to recover from. But I think we have a really good mindset because of the second half that we played going into tomorrow's game.
And Cassidy, what's your mindset going into tomorrow?
I think we got all our nerves out today, our anxious energy, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow and just play like we always do.
This is for Coach and Cass. Back-to-back years now hosting the NCAA regionals. What does it mean to you?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's so special to just be at home, especially for my senior year. It's just a whole different experience. I mean, I know we don't have the student section as strong tonight because of break, but just so nice to be in Ben Light Gymnasium, especially to close out my career.
I mean, it just kind of it illustrates how hard this team has worked, and they've earned this. They deserve the right to be playing at home because of what they did this season. The season didn't start off the way that we wanted to, but we got things turned around, and the leadership that Cassidy and Kellyanne have shown throughout the year is really something that's really, really special.
Thank you very much, Coach. Cassidy, best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.